Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First carry now. This is Bashal 2. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First down throw by McKee. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on. They know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
McKee to throw again here on second. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they're sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. For the kickoff, Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And we'll work this one out to the 28. It's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter on that tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
And the Colts, 1st down.
McKee from the gun. On the move, headed right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
A motion Tucker over left. Here's McKee. Great fly through the air rush. The problem is on the business end as it falls to the
And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out. Up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba, and it sets up 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 3rd down, Purdy. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Colts.
McKee out of the shotgun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aimed out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. He reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
McKee on 3rd down. That's taken in by Tucker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
McKee's pass.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
A loss of 2 yards.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Over the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. To throw, McKee. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Jaden Higgins. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Colts.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chargers' 4-yard
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4.
Running down is Purdy.
2nd and 6.
That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. That's going to be good for an LA first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kinds of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Goes to the hurry up here.
Robinson. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Online, but not enough juice teams. That one falls short. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. We've seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Purdy throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down throw by McKee. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
McKee from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 65.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here's the snap on 4th. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving.
1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. He's going to throw it again. Right side caught by Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Colts.
Here's McKee. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking at time for Terrence Ferguson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
McKee out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Brought in right side by Moore. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Complete to
These little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Little knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting at the 10. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Williams. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's in seconds. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. McKee now. This one reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. McKee back to throw. The short pass brought in. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
McKee setting up to throw. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. McKee to throw again here on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
McKee on third down. Quick slant taken in by Ferguson. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
A gain of 19
It's a gain of
yards.
19 on the play.
First down,
And it'll be first down, Colts. On the give, it's Tootin. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
McKee. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he will not score, but that does set him on Brock with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Tootin.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to take this return
The
out of
Chargers
bounds.
take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun is Purdy. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's brought down at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be third and long.
And 9 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Smith and Jigba.
Awareness.
A
You've
2-yard
got to
gain.
be aware. Play
It's
caller,
fourth down.
quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing here, McKee. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. So we get the return out across the 30 before he goes out.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16
Great start to this
yards.
drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air on second. Purdy taking a shot deep here. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Working quickly here.
Gain of 36 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. There's another one to Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's another quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Hand off to Newton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
McKee out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 24 yards on that one. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st down throw by McKee. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
They're 48-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And that's not what the offense started. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Chargers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And after one play, this drive might
It's a
already
loss
be in
of 8.
trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
18 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Over to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in.
That's a close throw right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
It's a gain of 22
They managed
yards.
22 on the rip and a first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The key to throw again here on 2nd. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 10.
It's the Colts who hold the lead.
First
Not a big
down,
one, though.
Colts.
Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Cougar 19, 19 Wyatt, 19 tight. Let's stay 19.
To throw, McKee. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Benford has it.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. It really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the 2nd and inches.
Get set.
On the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
17. Chargers, 14.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
You know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Newton. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
19, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors,
Third down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. So after that make the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Has it at the 11. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
get set, get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Now it's Purdy. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. We've set it down from 37. McKee from the gun. That's taken in by Tucker. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 30-yard
More of the catch out left. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go! 19 tight. Back to 60.
McKee now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's Ferguson, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hand.
52-yard attempt.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. Puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
23. Chargers 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. McKee setting up to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And almost as he caught it, as well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The kick pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down.
We've set it down from the 37. Tootin on first and 10. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
McKee back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Spinning into space. Keeps himself upright. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's a return from the 7. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First and
Fresh
10
set of downs now from the
39.
39. First down throw by Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, he got it! Interception! Nate Wiggins has got it!
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 tackle. Cowboy 80. Let's make 19.
First down throw by McKee. Chased out to his right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. McKee out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
35-yard line.
McKee. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Bobby Okereke. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The knew it's probably going his way in the near future. We had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And that one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score, and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Back to the air following that pick 6. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
They put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I know that you and I love Kate looking at plays passing them in all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have taken the lead late. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd for the year this game. Put the body on the line for his team. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback the numbers, it's almost automatic two-point conversion.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
10 yards on the pickup.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
33-yard line.
On the ground. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here he is to throw. Now along the sideline by Higgins. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The run here with Tootin. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First down, Indianapolis.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw it. Flush out to his left. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout for Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
Finds him over the middle. He's able to get this down to the 13. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 13-yard line.
Setting up to pass. The left side, caught by Higgins. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. The timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're in position to force overtime. field goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. Now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Returning it from the 4. That return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Cam Little to kick off.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First throw of overtime. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Swinging pretty wild to start overtime here, Kate. The haymaker, well, it fails to connect. I love the mindset. Just got to find a way to execute.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Brings up a third
Still
down
10 yards to
and
get this
10
first
yards
down
to
as they
go.
come to the line.
Get set. 18. What's up?
On third down, Purdy. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Drive getting it to Calvin Ridley. And that brings up fourth and long. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting... paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's of the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
McKee from the gun. Gets his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it down to the 33. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
They'll go again here with Tootin. This is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The 24-yard line.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. L.A. uses a timeout here. It's second. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. This entire contest rests on his next kick. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So yet again, they're turning to him to try to put 3 on the board. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, he's getting into the territory that's great for him as an individual, Kate. There aren't many kickers who can brag they've made this many kicks, 6 in one game. But this is also, well, not great for the offense because this means 6 times they've gotten within range but couldn't find their way to the end zone.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.